Breaking news tonight, there is another confirmed case of coronavirus here in Iowa. Governor Kim Reynolds confirms the state now has 18 cases. This new person infected is in Dallas County. KCCI's Kayla James was at the governor's news conference, which just ended just over an hour ago. She joins us live now with more details. Kayla.
Max, Governor Reynolds and the Iowa Department of Public Health are saying community spread is here in the state, meaning the person most recently tested positive did not get it from going to one of the listed countries or from a cruise. With community spread, Governor Reynolds is asking people to think of contingency plans. Two areas she focused on were healthcare systems, asking them to consider looking into telehealth, and for people to not host or go to events with large crowds. She also put an emphasis on people continuing with social distancing and, if you can, to work remotely. This most recent case, like you said, brings the number to 18 people who tested positive. Those counties affected include Potawatomi, Carroll, Harrison, Dallas, and Johnson. And even with that amount and acknowledging community spread has made its way to Iowa, Dr. Podati says nothing will change in how they're testing right now.
We're still working with our state hygienic laboratory to do testing. We're using some criteria that kind of help us look at people who are hospitalized and have risk factors. We're still going to keep things like that in mind, and there are still we know there are commercially available tests that are coming on board more and more each day, and so we expect that to sort of expand.
Now, Governor Reynolds says there will be continued talks over the next few days. One of those talks includes her meeting with legislators to talk about the future of this current session. Live in Des Moines, Kayla James, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Iowa's Board of Regents has directed all the public universities to bring back faculty, staff, and students who are currently out of the country. The board released a statement that reads in part, "We recognize this decision may cause frustration and hardship, but the COVID-19 pandemic continues to expand worldwide. The board is taking this action in the interest of the health and safety of everyone." New tonight, President Trump has tested negative for coronavirus. The president's physician says he's currently symptom-free. There are now more than 2,500 confirmed cases of coronavirus in the U.S. There are cases confirmed in every state except West Virginia. 54 people have died in the U.S. as a result of the virus.